Welcome everybody to a special Survivor Series post-game show. And this is being recorded in a no fags allowed zone, which is exactly why Reed is in here.
I told you we were going to do this. Here I am.
That's not nice to call Reed a fag.
He is.
They prefer the term faggot or wait, what's the PC word? Anyone who knows me knows I normally don't do PC.
I don't know. I'm not a PC
I'm
person.
about as blunt as a cinder block, you know that.
I know we're cis males to these people, apparently.
Something about bandage of fannies.
Should we try
Pirate of asses.
Should we try talking about the show now?
Yeah, apparently there was a pay-per-view tonight.
That Lewis fell asleep for most or some of.
No, I only slept through the Styles match, and that's just because I was fucking exhausted.
Well, the match was actually pretty good still, so...
The whole pay-per-view...
The whole thing was actually good, actually.
You know,
I mean, hell, fucking Shield and New Day tore it up for an opening match. They went 40 minutes.
And I said, like, I'm surprised that we were surprised it went that good. I'm like, wait, Shield's actually good. There's a reason why all three men were former world champions. New Day's damn good. There's a reason why they've held the belts for so long. Put them together and, well, there you go.
I'm seriously just surprised with all that's going on in Hollywood. They put a rape on live TV. With fucking AJ and Lesnar.
Hey, I just want to say one thing. This is the first time I called a Survivor Series match exactly as it ended. Mm-hmm. Go back to probably the worst episode of our show ever, no offense. I apologize for everyone who listened. That wasn't the best episode I ever done. I was doing two things at once, while I usually put all my focus on the show, so this wasn't my best episode. I apologize. But I did get one thing right. Asuka won, Asuka was the sole survivor, and Asuka knocked out 3 women on the way.
Well, then again, every episode of that show sucks without me or Lewis around.
Especially the idiot going on and on about the 10-man male Survivor Series match. It's filled with all old guys.
Oh, I bet you won't get any better because you're probably here on Thursday, Reed bitching and complaining that the last 3 people in the ring were all old guys in Braun.
Thursday's Thanksgiving. There's no show.
Oh, thank fucking God for that.
I'm like, you don't think they're going to do is... Like, I even said here, there's no show. There's no show. Thanksgiving's next week. There's no show.
Just from the plan of things, it looks like we're going to be doing the show on Sundays.
Yeah.
I hope.
So you will be honored to hear my voice once again.
So here's the current plans for the show. Seeing that WWE might switch back to 1 pay-per-view a month, the other 3 weeks you get to hear our lovely voices. Yay!
And by the way, we're gonna hold the public execution for Reed.
Well, we still have to go over to where he lives first. I think Will's closer, and he actually has a higher belt in martial arts. He might know some lethal moves.
Well, we like Will.
No, I mean he can actually.
We like Will.
No, I mean he can actually do a lethal blow that 3 old men.
See, the difference between Will and Reed is fucking Will has actually seen a vagina.
So we have... I'm trying to get us back on track. So we actually have the Charlotte Flair versus... And there's my ESPN alert. So we have Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss. I'm sorry, I'm half asleep.
Yeah, they tore it up. That match was really good. There was nothing there that was like, oh man, this is bad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There wasn't really a bathroom break. Yeah, a couple of the matches you have seen coming out down, but getting there was still just as...
No, there was a bathroom break. That worthless tag match.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think you went to the bathroom. You literally did go to the bathroom. Me and John watched the Overwatch Honor for Glory short. Which, seriously, if anyone from Blizzard is listening to this for some reason, make a movie.
Yeah, and by the by, it was nice to actually see a WWE show for once that actually outdid NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not that.
I'm
not calling that show
bad.
Not that giant cage pay-per-view. Not that giant cage pay-per-view was bad, but.
And here's another thing. I refuse to call that show War Games. That was not a War Games match. I kept going on and on and on during the Discord chat about them while the guys were recording the show.
It's a King
And
of the
I'm
Mountain
gonna
match
tell
with
you
a cage.
again, it was not fucking War Games. It was a great match. I'm going to tell you right now, you want my match recommendation for the week? I'm actually going to give you two of them, and both of them are from the fucking NXT show on Saturday night. The Aleister Black Velveteen Dream match, and of course the fucking Lars, I believe his name is Lars Anderson.
Lars Sullivan. I believe.
Or something like that. The match he had with Cassius Ohno was just fucking amazing.
I haven't seen the War Games match, the NXT match. This is probably the first time I haven't.
Don't call it War Games.
The
It was the
NXT
big cage match.
The NXT pay-per-view, but I probably will as soon as we finish recording this. But from what I heard, that was the match that made Velveteen Dream. Like, that was the glass ceiling breaker for him.
And by the way, the reason that match was so good and so successful was because it used psychology. Because I literally was listening to music on my phone, so I didn't have to hear Ronaldo's fucking voice.
Like I said, you should have just put on the Spanish announcement.
And I was actually able to follow the story, even though I haven't watched an NXT show since the last takeover and haven't watched a weekly episode since the beginning of the year. I was still able to follow what happened.
Another thing I have to say, speaking about that show, I should have fucking better prepared for this, but that fucking big dude who works for fucking Sanity, man, fucking kudos. That big cage match, that scramble cage, he took advantage to become a fucking star.
Oh, that's right. Ember Moon's finally NXT Women's Champion.
Which I called months ago.
That fucking spot where he did the Van Terminator into a fucking senton, a 350-pound man did that.
The only thing that scramble cage was missing was Teddy Hart jumping off the top and doing cartwheels.
Don't get me started.
If you want to see the poster child for blown opportunities, there you go. His name should be right there in the Webster's Dictionary.
They should just say Ted Anus.
And speaking of anuses, it'd be great. I just had an idea tonight. It'd be great for the powers that be to send Brock Lesnar to that anus shithole known as CZW.
Oh no!
Just murder Nick Gage. As soon as you see that little pussy come out with his fucking shirt with his prisoner number on it, fucking plastic metallic, fucking Brock could beat his ass.
Brock will kill the entire locker room. Brock Strowman, just send him out there with a kill everything order. That'll be the last
The only
thing.
thing we need to get that done is we need DJ Hyde's home address, which is apparently where they hold.
That was also where they held their biggest show of the year, but
that Tournament of Death every year. It's all at his parents' house.
Oh god! And he's still a step up from TNA, which had to move to a completely different country. Something
Fired all of them.
If you need a job, don't do it through fucking TNA.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I'll tell you right now, folks, they're actually paying Mars to go to their shows. Please come. We'll give you $50.
So what am I? Okay, you're right. You're cheering a bunch of guys from Ohio, beating up a bunch of Latino guys. Well, what's my motivation in this scene? The $50 I'm paying you.
I was like, you're only paying me $50? Fuck that.
I was like, I have to sit here. It's getting to the point where everyone leaving that fucking godforsaken place, you'd probably be better off just making a list of who's still there.
No, we need a ticker.
Yeah, because now...
And here's another one. Here's
Because what's
another
his
one
name?
that I want to sneak out there that
what's-
these guys didn't talk about real quick. You want to know why TNA didn't do a Hall of Fame this year? They couldn't afford to get a venue. They were supposed to induct Jerry Jarrett and James Storm. They couldn't afford to get a venue.
And I'll tell you why they couldn't afford a venue. They couldn't find one that they can afford with an open bar so Jeff and Jerry can join.
In Canada. But we also remember, Jeff Jarrett left TNA, so that went this relationship with them. And remember, James Storm also left TNA.
It's like I said.
So neither of them even work there
If I
anymore.
was working for TNA, I'd want to be an alcoholic too. And by the way, notice how Kurt Angle has been better ever since he left Karen Jarrett.
Mm-hmm.
No, but one other thing I just thought funny, because someone did point this out. Every single person. Remember all the TNA Hall of Famers? Half of them are in WWE right
I
now.
think all of them are, except for the Hebners.
Sting.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, they can't go back, but Sting, WWE. Freaking Angle, WWE. Who else?
Gail Kim, no one cares.
Gail Kim retired after winning the Knockouts title.
And no one cares.
Dave Hebner probably going back soon.
Well, that's if they take them.
All they gotta do is offer him a
here's
bunch of
another-
Pilfered merchandise.
Here's another little funny tidbit for you guys that I didn't see mentioned on the show because Reed would rather talk about his fascination with men. Anywho, okay. Apparently, once someone put up a tweet a little while back about, man, Karen Jarrett, her two husbands both fucking ended up alcoholics, and it was so bad that Jarrett's daughter actually liked and shared it. Jeff Jarrett's daughter from his first marriage liked and shared that tweet.
Oh, God. So, yeah, this was actually a good show. Watch it.
And by the way, one little tidbit that's a little off topic. You know, nothing. Just remember, kids, if you want to succeed in life, nothing says you're a success better than wearing and this goes out to fucking Reed in his new career. Nothing says success than wearing a Wendy's hat with like a Prince wig and fucking clog slippers and toed socks, smoking a black and mild, scratching your crotch in public.
That
Where
right
did
there,
that-
ladies and gentlemen, is class.
That's
What we had to see at the bus stop coming back when we went on an adventure to pick up the 4K version of Stranger Things.
I had stories I could tell about my last week at work, but I actually can't by legal definition.
Because we kind of want to keep our jobs. That's
Yeah,
why you
pretty
can't
much.
hear some of the best stories about our wonderful and fantastic workplace.
Well, we could hear them. It's just I would have to dig out the Ole Anderson voice box of doom.
Either that or put funny distraction music.
Oh, boy.
So this weekend was great. All the shows were good. Since I didn't get to put my picks in, if you want to see my picks, just go to WrestleZone and go to the result page.
Yeah, me too.
I win.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And by the way, we're going to close out the show with one little line here. Always remember, I may not be on Survivor, I'm not on Big Brother, I'm not banging your sister, I'm fucking your mother.
And stop the recording. Because I don't think there's anything we can do to top that.
And by the way, there's another line that needs to be closing out the show. Sorry, Reed Dixer for chicks.